Today, we're going to take you guys on a tour of Thousand Trails Thunderbird Resort right here in Washington State, in Monroe.
Yes, and stick around to the end if you'd like to know our weight loss results.
Hello and welcome back. If it's your first time here, I'm Scott.
And I'm Ellison.
And we're
Jarhead and Ginger's Journey.
We're full-time RVers. We do destination videos, tips and tricks, and all things RV. If that sounds like something you'd like, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and come along on our journeys.
I've never been known for my cautious.
Thousand Trails Thunderbird is made up of 92 campsites, including some yurts and cottages. And it's located right on the Skyhomish River near Monroe, Washington, about an hour outside of Seattle.
There's quite a distance after you come in from the main gate on this side of the park until you get to anything. And the first things that you do get to is the pool. We'll pull in here in a second and take a look at the pool first. Well, we're here in the, I guess, pool complex area. There are actually two big pools, a kiddie pool, and a spa in here. Right behind me is the biggest of the two pools. This one goes down to about 5 feet deep. Actually, they both go down to about 5 feet deep. This one looks like it's probably about a 50 meter, and the one over there is a little bit smaller. But they also have right over here on this side is a little kiddie pool. This one only goes down to 1 foot deep. So if you have any little ones, great place for them to hang out for the day. And now we're down in the second tier of the pool area. Right behind me here is the second smaller of the two adult pools. And then follow me over this way a little bit. Right behind me now over here on the right is the hot tub. You can see the yellow caution tape on it. It is currently down because the heater is out of service. Other than that, that's the only thing that isn't currently functioning here. And you can see me behind me here, this red building. That's another gathering area. If you go in there, there's some tables and things like that. Let's go in there and check it out. And now we're in that meeting area I was telling you about. They actually call this the Red Barn. And you can see all the tables here. There's a piano, a TV. You have foosball in the background. Way over here in the other corner, you have a vending machine, and there's a small roll-down projector screen here. And the lady says that they do movies here in the summertime. They don't do them outside because it stays light so late here. It's almost the end of May here, and it's not getting dark until after 9 o'clock. So they do movies inside so that the little ones can partake in the movies here also, because it's too dark outside by the time, or too late outside by the time it gets dark enough to see a movie.
Now we're going to check out the bathhouse that's by the pool. Y'all come on in. This is the ladies' bathhouse. And this one is a little bit dated, but it is very clean. There is another bathhouse that we'll show you that has just been renovated, but this is nice and spacious. There are 3 restroom stalls, including a handicap. And here's your shower stalls. It's a little bit dark in here, but there are 3 shower stalls, including a big sized handicap stall. So that is your ladies' room here at Thousand Trails Thunderbird. And
right up from the main pool area here, we have the shuffleboard courts, I guess. There are 3 of them. They look fairly decent. They have a little bit of cracking in them or whatever. I don't have any idea how to play shuffleboard, but it appears that it would work fine here on these 3 courts. I've seen a lot worse courts than this for sure, guys.
Come on in and let's check out the laundry room. You'll see that there are 6 washers and 6 dryers, plenty of tables for folding, lots of room, very clean, and it is operated by this app like many Thousand Trails are, so you can pay using your card.
I don't want anything left untried. Will you come with me, Mom?
Here are a couple of the yurts that I mentioned. There are a couple more here. And a nice little field for walking your doggies. They do provide some trash cans and pet bags throughout the park. This park has been undergoing extensive renovations. They've upgraded the water and the sewer. On the main side, there is no sewer. On the other side by the river, they're not allowed to put sewer in there because it's close to the water, but they did upgrade so that every site does have 50 amps hookups.
So let us just do my love and not stop thinking of this over. So let us just do my
If you see over here to the right, the construction crew is here and they're putting in another cabin. They've got one more to go. We passed it after we came in the main gate, and they're looking pretty nice. They've got big stacks of lumber there ready to build porches on them and everything, so they should be very nice once they're installed and ready to go. There's the swing set and the playground there on the main side of the park here. So it's pretty nice. It is right next to the road, however, so but there is a fence, so if you have little ones, it's not that big of an issue being that close to the road. Also, they are upgrading right now. They're just about done with it. The putt-putt course over here to our right. There's a nice little gazebo. On the other side of the gazebo is another bathhouse.
Someone's in the men's room, so we're going to go ahead and check out the ladies' room. Look at this, nice and new, freshly remodeled, very clean. Every time I've been in here, the staff here does a great job of keeping this place clean. There are 2 toilet stalls and 2 shower stalls, a regular size. And look at this spacious handicap stall, very nice. And here behind the bathhouse are the horseshoe pits.
this road will take.
This park is actually open year-round, so some of these are annual sites, but they do keep it clean.
It's not that you're
There is Wi-Fi available. You do have to pay for it, and the Activity Center and Lounge do have hotspots available. I haven't tried them out yet to see how they work though.
We'll find that out on the way. So let us just do my love and not stop thinking of this over. Let us just do.
As you can probably see, it is very treed here. But the branches for the most part are trimmed definitely high enough for even us tall RVs that are out there. So I would have no trouble getting in here. Some of the sites are a little short, but they've got plenty of big sites for big RVs as well.
See where this road will take us.
On the way back out towards the main gate here, we have another gazebo with what looks like a really giant barbecue in there, so that would be really cool. And this nice big field area with the dog poop bags on a stick there ready to go. It's not completely fenced in, but I'd say that's pretty close to a dog park right there. Also, if you look as we're going up the hill here, we have the dump station. So if you're on the other side of the highway, which we'll show you in a bit, you're not going to have dump here. So they have a nice little dump station right here for everybody that needs it. Here's one of the sections that's along the river. This is the one right across the road from the main gate here. As you can see, it's not a loop, it's only spots on the left side here, because on the other side of the road, to our right, is the river.
The first time we stayed in this park, we had a bit of trouble turning around. There's our campsite we're at now. I think we were a couple of spots back last year. But at the end you see the dumpsters. There's this little cul-de-sac area. This makes for a tight turnaround for larger RVs. We made it, but it was definitely a tight turnaround.
This is the only way out of this side with your RV, that is. You can go out. There's a gate right in front of us here. You can go out that on foot or on your bicycles, but to get out of here with your RV, you would have to make this U-turn and go back out the gate.
When driving, you do go through a gate, a separate gate to get to the other side, but you can see there's this little bridge that you can walk to the other side, and the lodge over there that we'll show you in just a bit. Okay, here's the lodge, and we're going through the other gate. I like this side because if we had our Momentum parked over here, we could put our deck down and look out over the river. Very nice. When we got here, this side was still closed for the season. It opened up the very next day, but we didn't want to move.
This section also doesn't have dump, but it has the upgraded power and water on this side too.
And it does have a little bit bigger turnaround here, as you see there in the middle of this little cul-de-sac.
Let's just do my love and see where it goes.
And right here is the boat launch or river access.
Well, I'm not sure about this being a boat launch, guys, but at some point it looks like it was a boat launch, but it hasn't been usable in quite some time. You can get down to the water here, however, though, so let's go down and check it out.
We did see some people bringing kayaks down here, so you could definitely do that. And look at this view. Absolutely amazing. We've seen people fishing here as well, and boats going up and down the river. 2 summers ago when we were here, they even had people rafting and tubing down the river.
We've heard that this is a real good river for steelhead fishing, and we have seen several boats. I'm assuming there's a few guides that we've seen running up and down the river. I don't know if the steelhead are running right now and what else you can catch here, but a guy said that he had heard from one of the rangers, steelhead. This is a real good steelhead river. So if you're a steelhead fisherman, might be a place for you to come and check out.
Now we're going to check out the lodge that's located between the 2 riverfront campsites. Here in the lodge you'll find a pool table, a sitting area, and another sofa. You can watch movies. There's a little library here. Nice little area to come and relax during your stay.
Also out the back door here is a little backyard area with some outside seating. And if you look real hard, you can see the river. Here we are at our site here at the Thunderbird Thousand Trails in Monroe, Washington. We got a site near the river, so we didn't get dump, but we did get the upgraded power, 50 amp power, and water. So we've got the nice new power pedestal on this side with our water system set up. Our sites over here are all pretty much gravel. They're fairly level. I only had to go up on one block on this side, one of the little Lego bricks, so maybe about an inch off side to side. Other than that, it was decent, very decent site here.
Every site, or most sites I'd say, do have a picnic table and a fire pit. You can barely see the fire pit right now because it is covered up by weeds, but you can see there is a huge area behind the RV sites that you can set up a tent or just do whatever you want to do right here in your yard.
Well, that's our tour of Thunderbird Thousand Trails here in Monroe, Washington. We hope you enjoyed the tour.
And we're glad you stuck around to the end for our important weight loss update. This guy has some great news to share.
That's right, y'all. I hit my goal today, actually my second goal. I set my goal at 160 pounds, and when I got real close to that, I was like, let's go a little bit more. So today I am under 155. That was my goal, 155 pounds. I'm at 154.6.
And that is awesome. He's hit his goal, so he's going to start transitioning to the next phase. He's learned those healthy habits, and he's going to stay on track. Now, as for me, I've lost 43 pounds, y'all, in less than 4 months. That's 43 pounds, and I am feeling fantastic. If you'd like to know how, if you'd like to join us, there is a link for you in the description.
Well, as always, Semper Fi.
And God bless.
Hey y'all, we are Broken Dreams Reborn.
And we will see y'all next time on Jarhead and Ginger's Journey.
Bye y'all.